presence of the Blessed Virgin Mary in Philippine churches and the special devotion of Filipinos to her are reflective of her role in Philippine society as Mother of God. No doubt about it, Filipinos are people in love with Mary, pueblo amante de Maria. The Mother of Christ has a special place in the lives of the Filipinos. Every city, town, or barrio in the country honors the name of Mary in one way or another. Over 1/4 of the parishes in the Philippines have the Virgin Mary as titular patroness. Among the many titles accorded to Mary, one is particularly prominent: Our Lady of the Holy Rosary. The widespread devotion to Our Lady of the Rosary dates back to 1587, the arrival of the Dominican missionaries in the Philippines. The image of Our Lady of the Holy Rosary is a priceless religious heirloom of our nation, donated to the Dominican Fathers by Governor Luis Perez Dasmariñas between 1593 and 1596. It was carved by a pagan Chinese craftsman under the direction of a Spanish captain, Don Hernando de los Rios Coronel. Since then, the image has been part of the Philippine church history. It has ivory hands and face attached to a framework of wood and stuffing, while the entire niño is made of ivory. Now venerated in Santo Domingo Church in Quezon City, the statue is believed to be the oldest dated Philippine-made ivory Marian image and is now popularly known as Nuestra Señora del Santísimo Rosario de Lanavaldemanila. Lanaval was added to her title after a series of victories of the Spanish troops over the Dutch invaders in the 17th century, which were attributed to her intercession. The annals of history attest to the veracity of Mary's miraculous intervention, famous for the 5 naval battles in 1646 against the invading Dutch fleet. The naval captain sought the aid of Our Lady of the Holy Rosary to help them against the invaders, with a vow that all the defenders will walk barefoot in procession towards her shrine in the old Santo Domingo Church in Intramuros, if their prayers were answered. Mustering only 2 old, ill-equipped galleons to defend the islands, the Spanish and Filipino defenders successfully defeated the larger and more powerful Dutch ships in 5 consecutive battles in the waters around Manila. Hence, the Blessed Mother was referred to as the Señora Grande de Filipinas on account of the many favors attributed to her.
With very clear interrelationship or association between the devotion to Our Lady of the Rosary, the prayer of the Rosary, the promise, the vow to have this pilgrimage on foot to Our Lady's shrine, Santo Domingo in Manila, if they won, and the victory. So this close association of prayer, a promise, and the victory themselves, consistently within the 5 battles of 1646, made the Superior of Manila, Dominicans, propose that it be recognized, or the series of victories be recognized as by divine intervention through the intercession of Blessed Mother. And by 1652, the witnesses, the accounts had been submitted and they were evaluated, and they had been officially declared as inexplicable from a natural standpoint, and that they were the work of God. And God, through the prayers and intercession of the Blessed Mother, had granted victory to the armed forces in those two miserable ships that fought in 1646. That tradition of walking, obviously from the port to the shrine on foot, had eventually become memorialized in the form of the annual procession in which Our Lady's image is carried in solemn procession. And the historical part of it is that the very same image of Our Lady of the Rosary enshrined in Santo Domingo was and is still the one being featured in these processions as an act of perpetual thanksgiving to her for the intercession she gave and protection for the Filipino faith.
Nag-aaral ako sa Colegio de Santa Catalina Intramuros. I grew up there. All the time, I've been close to her. The sisters and the fathers used to ask me to go there and help. When I was still in Old Santo Domingo, the camarera there died. And then it came the Japanese time. No? The Japanese time, I had to help bringing her, putting her in the board. I had to put her in the board because of the how to call that, bomba. Right after only everything was quiet and everything, we brought her out. I brought her out and then put her a very simple cloth. And that was the time the fathers decided to bring her to Santo Tomas. After the time, since the ones, my companions and everybody are already very old, some of them died. Then I told his father, what will happen? I'm alone. And then he said, sige, pumili ka na ng madre na gusto mong kasama. I took a decision. Nung mag-Japanese time na I got married. No? When I got married, I couldn't serve her anymore just as good. Till after that, the fathers asked me, can you even pass over for the Blessed Virgin? Because you're the only one who knows everything that she has, everything that I can be done. I'm only the one. Then, after that, I asked her, I'm already married. My ask is, my wish is to have a daughter, Rosario. And that's my daughter, Rosario. When this Santo Domingo Church here was built, I asked my husband, I want to be near the church. So we bought this lot. And then I told her that since I want to serve you for the time of my life, I want only one thing, to stay, to build a house beside Santo Domingo, and this is the one.